What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're gonna get to play some big red ramp. We're gonna do some crazy stuff with some big monsters, but I do have to give some credit to another creator today, and that's my man Asian Avenger. And that's because he recently played a deck like this, and there was something he played that while I was going through mine, I was like, man, something's missing, and I don't know what it is. And he had a very interesting card he decided to play, and it's Push Pull. And this is such an interesting idea for this deck because all of our threats are so big, and being able to play stuff out of the graveyard is super huge, even if they just come into play for a turn because they have ETB abilities, which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, credit to the Asian Avenger for spotting that card, because I think that's going to change things during our games. Now, the rest of the way, we do have 4 Cathartic Pyre. This is going to be a removal card, but also let us kind of cycle into the cards we're looking for. Same thing with Demand Answers, and being able to put stuff in the graveyard isn't a bad thing now that we have Push Pull. We're going to play some River Tears Requisitioner as a way to create some treasure that could give us those other advanced mana that we need, or just another color if we do decide to push on the Push Pull. We are going to play some Sweepers with Brotherhoods in. Also big score, because if you're playing Big Red Ramp, this is like the card of choice really for the most part. We also have Jaya, Fiery Negotiator. Don't get to see this card too much, but it does create creatures every turn, or can help us dig for stuff, and in a pinch can be pseudo removal as well. Also have Koth, because Koth is quality removal and helps us find more mountains, so we love that. And if we're going to have the mana, might as well be playing Bonehorde Dracosaur, because this is all kinds of value. Of course, we also have Chandra if we're going big alongside Trumpeting Carnosaur, which is another form of removal for this deck in some cases. But also Atali, Primal Conqueror, because it's like the biggest thing we can do right now in red. So yeah, like all of these cards, I think this has a little bit of game against every deck, so this should be a fun adventure for us. But if you want to download it and try it for yourself, like always, description will be down below. But for now, hang around and let's see if we can actually beat things with this big red ramp pile. Don't think we can keep this. Let's mulligan. Alright, that's somewhat better. I think we're going to get rid of Push Pull here because we don't have anything in the graveyard. Probably won't for a while. Oh, and just as I say that, we find a Dracosaur. Don't know how I feel about such things. Alright, you can counter this guy, I guess. Oh, they didn't even have a counter. Look at that. We might actually get to attack for 3. I was thinking I was just going to be discarding with the Demand Answers, but what little I knew. Alright, please don't exile our 3/1. Nope, they're just taking 3. Alright, we can live with that. Alright, they can have it. I was just thinking about discarding something to Demand Answers there to not lose some value, but seems okay. No, don't do it. Whatever you're going to do, don't do it. Oh, Revelry. We'll actually run into a Revelry. That's actually fine. Alright. I think I'm going to do this and discard Demand Answers. I mean, playing Demand Answers, discarding Brotherhoods in. I don't know how we win this without sticking a Planeswalker. I think that's sort of what I'm thinking about here. Oh, they want to negate that. Let's draw an untapped land. Alright, well, we're attacking. Well, they're going to give us the mana anyway. That's one way to do it. As much as I want to do other things, I feel like Koth is the play here. I mean, if they have a way to get rid of it, they have a way to get rid of it. But, like, this seems to make the most sense. Alright. And, of course, this also helps us find our mana here. But there are plenty of white cards that could get rid of Koth. Speaking of which. Let's end the turn. I'll try to big score on their turn, and then we'll try to play another Koth. Because I didn't just want to run the Koth into a counter if it was avoidable. And we'll discard this. There's no way this is resolving. But that's kind of the point. Yep. And then it's just, what type of other counter do they have here? Oh, they didn't have one. Look at that.
I'll never forget the home we lost.
Alright, well that was a pleasant surprise. No counter and no get lost. Cool. I mean, I think the Planeswalkers are the only way we win this match. I mean, it'd be great if like a Bonehorde Dracosaur survived or whatever, but I feel like that's very low possibility. Not to say we're still not going to try. But, you know. Alright, let's fire one off. Pretty sure this won't make it. Oh, it did though? What's the trick here? You want to kill it now? Nope. Oh, and we got a Cavern of Souls. Game on, team. Game on. We're playing some Magic now. Oh, man. Cavern's like the right card here, holding 2 dinosaurs. Woo. I mean, this is probably just a Sunfall turn here, right? Or depopulate. Same thing. Like, that makes plenty of sense. I want to minus Koth here, but we kind of have to wait. Like, we don't have to, but we kind of have to. Want to get more value from them down the road. Gonna go ahead and play this, put it on Dinosaur. We're gonna see what kind of value we can get from this. The one time. They only have 3 left and we hit that. Alright, that's fine. I'm not that upset about it. That's still more than okay. Because they basically have to use sweepers every turn now. Or else we're just going to be hitting for such... That's not true. They might have Wandering Emperors. Actually, they probably do have Wandering Emperor. I'm going to try to hold on to the Sekinzen as long as I can. Sekinzen probably does something later in this matchup. Man, would have been nice to have hit... oh, Sunset Revelry. Okay, that's fine. That can do what it do. Oh, well. That's a thing, but I'll also hit my Planeswalker. I don't necessarily want to do that right now. I feel like if I'm going to do this, now is the time, right? Alright. And then we'll do this. Hit the opponent for 4. I don't think anything else really matters there. Let's do that. Oh, there's a Natali. That can definitely stay on top. Oh, we're playing some Magic now, folks. We are doing some things. Here comes the Wandering Emperor, whatever. Like, Wandering Emperor gets to eat a Carnosaur. That's fine. We are not hurt by it.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect
Yep, you got it.
I am almost sad.
And double block this? Sure. Alright, opponent's down to 3 cards, and we've got all the value incoming, so this is good for us. And the turn. We can also plus Koth next turn and still use Brotherhoods into really good value here. Man, this game has really just been about double Koth, really. First one got dealt with, second one's been doing some work here. Their issue now, though, is even if they got a way to kill Koth, they kind of need to kill the Dracosaur. Oh, they're just making a 2-2. I guess they assume Wandering Emperor's dead either way. Might as well get something for it. Look what we got. A whole pile of cards. What are we going to do with these? I'm going to start by plussing this.
We have the high ground.
Get yet another Montagna. We will blast the opponent for 4. We're going to play this. See what we get. A soul partition. I guess we'll use that on their thing. Because why not? And then we'll just decline on the other one. That seems okay. And then we will attack. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and cast this. And I'll just discard the demand answers. Because why not? Alright, found another mountain. That's good. I mean, sooner or later, it's going to be sunfall time, right? Like, I mean, we know that's got to happen. Question is, are they going to be able to do anything with our emblem doing work? Alright, well. Ooh, wait, Carnosaur, huh? 8, 9, 10? 6, and... Oh, yeah, that's still going to be enough. Alright, that works for me. Yeah, let's plus this.
I'll never forget the home we lost.
I don't know how this is going to work otherwise, but I'm just going to go ahead and cast it. Actually, do I even need to cast it? I really don't. Let's just attack. Opponent says GG. In the turn. I can just wait. I mean, they have to gain life this turn. They got to do something. Sure, lockdown works. That's not good enough. Man, we were almost about to have double Koth Emblem. Yep, that'll do it. All right. This seems mostly fine. I think we can keep this. Opponent's username is great. Scotty Trippin. If you're a basketball fan, I know you get that reference. Very amusing. I think here, this is where the deck can be tough, right? Because there's a good chance we're going to have to discard some things to Cathartic Pyre, and it's just like, what are we discarding? Now, that being said, if they play like, I don't know, Jukai Naturals, no, I'm still discarding, because I have access to the Brotherhood's in, so that's fine. And I also have, alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get rid of probably just Bonehorde Dracosaur. I think. Yeah, but now that I'm thinking about it... Oh, I was going to say I drew a Cathartic Pyre. Anyway, I was thinking about just saving it. To just go like, you know what? What if I just kill something and then kill something with Carnosaur and then try to go off? Like, that could have been a thing. But let's go ahead and do this. Actually, you know what? No. Let me kill it with Carnosaur, because there could be a world where I want to play a 2-mana thing and then another Cathartic Pyre or some such. Alright, that's not going to be a thing. So I think we're just going to discard the Cathartic Pyre to a big score. And then hopefully get to wipe out a lot of the opponent's things next turn. Radiant Grace. Okay, well, that's a magic card. We're just going to take some damage, I suppose. Alright. Wow, that did not go the way we wanted to at all. Alright, no matter what we do, we kind of have to Brotherhoods in first. Mostly because if we don't, even if we get something off of Carnosaur, they would have just exiled. Sure, that's fine. And then what's the other side of this? Creatures, enchanted player controls, enter battlefield tap. That's fine. Because otherwise, they get something that they could exile something with, and they would just copy that with the Weaver of Harmony. So we'd really, ultimately, end up getting no value off Carnosaur, unless we drew one of the removal cards to kill the Weaver, and that's a bit of a gamble, you know? Alright, well now we can also go real big. So let's do that. That's way more fun. And they can definitely exile this. Oh yeah, we'll take all this. Please don't have 2 removal cards. Please don't have 2 removal cards. The good news is, even if they had a second white, they'd be risking a little bit to take a chance to play Hallowed Haunting here and not get rid of something. So yeah, that makes sense. Gonna get rid of a Tali. Interesting, I might have gotten rid of the Dracosaur, but that is more damage from a Tali, so I get it. Oh, we have options, team. All right, so we got 6, 7, 8. We can make 9 mana. Dang it. Dang it. I kind of want to just Koth then if that's what we're going to do. As much as... Oh, no, the other one... Well, ooh, we do have a Trumpeting Carnosaur. All right. This is what we're doing. And I think I'm just going to minus this.
Is fighting side by side.
Just kill this dude. This is going to go to waste, unfortunately. But alright. I think this is fine. I think I'll go ahead and play this. Just straight up to fight with. That's fine. Alright. I mean, could have got some value, but I had a feeling if the opponent's waiting on another white, they could maybe do 2 or 3 things with that mana reduction. But maybe we would have got enough value that it doesn't matter. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, you have a Calyx. And Calyx is big now, I guess. Awesome. Another Atali. Love to see it. Big fans. Big fans. Gonna go ahead and plus this before we forget. We'll get us another one of those. We'll go ahead and cast this for all kinds of fun value. Ooh, we get a Hallowed Haunting. Not that we can do anything with it. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and cast Push Pull. So we're going to pull. Go to our graveyard. Get this guy. Oh, we get 2. I forgot. Granted, they come into play tap, so we don't really get anything. But, you know, fact of the matter and all that. Alright, another dude. Oh my gosh, we just have so much stuff. Alright. Taxis, I guess? Alright. Opponent goes to 11. They'll be able to copy a removal card. Most likely. We just end the turn, I think. I mean, because we could still make 2 1/1s here. Actually, oh no, we can't. Because I lost... Oh no, I do have a legendary creature still. Never mind. I was like, wait a minute. I'm down a legendary. But I forgot about Atali. Alright. So they're not trying to go nuts with Calyx here. So that's good news. There's a Borrowed Time. This should be it. Yeah. Unless they give Calyx Trample here. Alright. Then we'll just make blockers. Oh, those came into play tapped. Gosh dang it. Not that it matters. We have so much stuff here. Opponent can copy something. It doesn't really matter. Totally forgot about that. We can just minus and kill that dude. Yeah, sure. What else are we going to do? And then get in there, I guess. That's way more than 11. So yeah, silly mistake there, but didn't really matter. Okay, let's keep it. We may just be using this Cathartic Pyre as removal, but we'll see. Sleeper. We may have to whenever they play the wonderful old bat here. Because it's always bat. Like, lately these days, it's genuinely always bat. Alright, get to see our hand. Pass the turn. Another bat. You got it, fam. Yes, I am going to attempt to kill this. Just so you know. I could have taken 2 there just to see if they play something else I want to kill here, but nah, it's just another Evolved Sleeper. That's fine. Wasn't going to change much. They may just make us sacrifice that. Would not surprise me. Alright, if they're thinking about killing this, that means Shieldred's not happening this turn, so that's good. Oh, nope. They decided to go ahead and attack. Alright, I'm gonna block. I mean, we're not the aggressor right now anyway, so could still be Shieldred. Nope, they just used the end. Fair enough.
Now you can tell everyone you beat.
I almost didn't block, which is funny, but it's fine. Oh, that guy. Well, that's a thing, huh? Alright, I'm just going to pass the turn. I don't think I want to just run a Bonehorde Dracosaur against a black deck that's still holding 3 cards right now. Yep, you got it. Want to draw a card? Sounds good. We'll take our damages. Alright, let's see if we can find a Carnosaur or an Atali or something like that. That is neither of those things. That, however, is. Thank you very much. Now let's make sure we get something good off of this. Okay, that qualifies. I mean, opponent may just have double removal here, but if they do, whatever they do. I mean, it could just be as simple as go for the throat Liliana, right? Alright, that works too. Alright, what do we got? Land says we can play this. Oh man, do we have another go for the throat? I think I'm gonna hold this because... Ah, crap, but they're playing... I guess we can't. Because I was thinking I may want to blitz it to try to draw a card later, but... Man, we gotta do something. I mean, they might just have, like I said, another Shieldred's Edict. Could be a cut down for the Requisitioner. Who knows? Blot outs. What's that? Target opponent exiles a creature or planeswalker control with the greatest mana. Okay. That's a thing that happened. Like, alright. Those are words. Alright, let's try again, I guess. You know what? Sure. Let's... I could just put it in our hand, but then we'd only be able to deal 6, and that's definitely going to be bigger than 6 next turn. Alright. I mean, I could have gambled on it, but... Oh, brutal. Come on, man. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I can't imagine we're going to win from here now. Because now just 2 removal cards means we're dead. Because they just kill this, attack us for either 5 or 6, and the next turn get in for the difference. So we have to hit a big card off the top. I mean, unless their hand's just like land or something. Alright, cool. We're dead then. Like, that's basically it. Like, we get 1 rip to draw something here, and it has to be one of our best cards in the deck, and it was not. Alright. Well, that was no fun. I'll keep this. I think this is not bad. We could just play Requisitioner. Maybe follow up with Jaya. Like, kind of just get to play some simple, fair Magic right now. Okay, what do we got? Oni Colt Anvil. That's a little unfortunate. That's probably going to be a small problem for us in the long run. But we're going to attack. Don't know how we're going to... I mean, I say that. We can trample over a bunch of the tokens, so we're probably okay. I think that's how we do it. I think the question becomes, do we discard Jaya here? I don't think we do. I think we're just going to play Jaya. What do they got for us, though? Oh, wasn't expecting to see that. I guess since I'm not really using Cathartic Pyre, and this is as long if it dies on their turn, right? Affecting your loot battlefield creature, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Well, and I think first strikes. I mean, I guess I might as well let them. Because, like, what am I getting out of it otherwise? Like, I can't attack into it. I just get treasure. But then if I play Jaya anyway, nothing else is going to happen. So, it's fine. Yep, that makes sense. Not really sure what else they're up to. And that's kind of the other part of the situation. If they block here, they don't have any artifacts. So we're okay with that, too. If they do block and it dies, then that gets us closer to playing Carnosaur.
1,000 years and they never
Alright.
You're no match for my students.
If they attack, we block. So that's kind of decided already. Because then they have to find another artifact. Oh, I guess they don't, because that's you don't have to sacrifice one, it just has to die. That's fine, though. We're just trading 1 for 1 and no damage to Jaya, so we're okay with that. We are going to attack. Alright. We're going to plus. Again. Alright, I'm going to put this on Dinosaur, but I think our plan is actually going to be, most likely, during their instep, discard Atali to the demand answers, try to find a 6th land, and then just play push-pull. I think. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad for us. Like, we do not want them having our cards, because our cards are very good. Though if they cast Brotherhoods in, that possibly unlocks Atali for us next turn, so that's, you know, ooh, Mishra. That's a problem. Do not like. Do not like. I'm just thinking, does that extra 2 points matter next turn? They block that, take Atali. 7. I think we just let her take 1 here. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Like, I don't love it, but now knowing that's in the yard, that's scary as hell. Like, I don't know how this resolves positively for us, but it's not looking good. Discard this. Hope for the best. That was not it. Oh, actually, no. This is great. Believe it or not. Because now we can put this in the yard. Still have a shot at finding another land. And we failed. Oh, my God. Oh, that sucks. You know how hard it would have been for that to be worse? Oh, my goodness. I don't... Oh... We drew 4 extra cards there. 5 extra cards. Oh my God. How do we get out of this? We can attack. We can deal 2 to something. So, I mean, I guess we can get rid of Mishra that way. And -2. I can exile 2 cards from the top of our library. Hope that one of them's a land. I'm gonna gamble. Let's go. Okay, they were both land. That kind of took the suspense out of it, didn't it? Alright. Let's go ahead and pull. Go to our graveyard. Get these 2 knuckleheads. Oh, Furnace Rings. Hell yeah. Take there, dude. Love that. Oh, this was the biggest turnaround possible. Sick. Sick. Oh, This is the best. This is the best. Couldn't get any better than that. Oh my god, that was gross. That went from looking dire to being the best possible scenario. Okay, let's keep it. I mean, we have this Cathartic Pyre. We'll see what we can do. Oh, it's that deck. Had some fun playing with that. Okay, this creates a little bit of a problem, though I can kill something with that later, so that's fine. But alright, looks like we're just going to take 2. See if the opponent wants to do anything later. They want to play a Ledger Shredder, sure. There was a weird pause there, so we can't even kill a Ledger Shredder. That sucks. Gotta kill this first. Mostly because they can respond, put another thing. Okay, they had a Spell Pierce. Alright, fair enough. We don't get to kill the Shredder anyway, even if we wanted to. That's tough. What do we do next turn? We get to play Koth and then kind of nothing else? It's not great, but alright. Bats. Man, this is unfortunate. Alright. Sadly, I think we gotta keep some of the damage off of us. We'll let them take the Koth, and then we'll just have to top deck something along the way. Because otherwise, we got nothing. I mean, I guess we get lucky and top deck like a big score or something. But we do have to be careful since we now know they're playing Spell Pierce's main deck. Interesting, they took the push-pull. Alright. Not what I necessarily thought they would take. But that does feel to me like they're saying they have another Spell Pierce. Oh gosh, what do we get to do here? I mean, I guess we go for it. I don't even know if we do. I think we just pass. Then we just try to big score. Discarding. I don't even know. Sure. Let's try. I'll discard. I guess it has to be Chandra. I see. I hate this because, like, if we get Chandra, then we kill the 2 big things, and then, like, that's great. But otherwise, like, we do this, -3, kill that. Get a Dracosaur, try to block. Ugh. Alright, I guess it's gotta be Dracosaur. Okay, they didn't have it. Cool, cool. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Oh, they had another Geep Cavern Bat. How hateful. Alright. Good news is, we get a little bit of life to play with, but they'll probably take Chandra here, if I were guessing. Yep. You know what, though? I was going to say, if we could have found, like, a Brotherhood's in here, that would have been huge, too. I would not have been upset about that. Here's a real question. Do we just try to get the Chandra back here? Take possibly 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 6, because one of them will go after Koth. Or we get this and just try. That's 12. We'd have to hit big off the top, though. Oh my gosh. What do we do, y'all? I don't know the right answer. If I take Chandra, I get to kill 2 things. Alright, let's do that. And if they just stop the Chandra, they stop the Chandra.
Here comes the avalanche.
I feel like that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could do this, and we still have enough for Chandra next turn. Actually, I'm not going to play this. Because if they have another Spell Pierce, we'll want to cast Chandra and have 2 mana left to pay for it. I mean, they might still have, like, Make Disappear and other things, but whatever. We're going to be pretty low on life here as it is. Oh, now we have to kill that instead. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, alright. Opponent's got us then. GG's. We drew so badly there. Alright, let's keep this. This isn't great. Not great, but we can run out Requisitioners, get some mana, and then whatever's left in hand we could discard to the Cathartic Pyre and see if we could find something. So we'll see how this goes. And again, we don't greatly mind our stuff dying because it ramps us up to our next things. Beast Caller, sure. We're going to attack. At least I'm assuming they're not going to block. Not that I'd be mad about it. I might actually just big score. Opponent's giving this block some real thought, though. They opted not to, so that's good for us. I think... Trying to decide if I just want to play another Requisitioner, since probably keeps them from attacking, or use Cathartic Pyre here. But I think we're just going to be on Requisitioner. Because if they don't attack, great. If we get to block and trade, great. We don't really care either way. Oh no, this is monsters on the way. That's what that means. Monsters are imminent, y'all. Because that's all Gwen is good for. Okay. Let's double attack. How crazy is this going to be if I just kill both of their creatures here? Like, I could just Cathartic Pyre both of them instead of trying to get greedy. Alright, so they're taking it. I think I'm going to have to try. And then, in the turn, we'll see what they do here. I'm assuming they're going to spend all their mana. Probably 3 or 4 to cast something. Another Beast Caller. Alright, let's try to kill it. Let's see if they save it. They do not. Alright, so we still kind of largely got what we wanted here, so that's cool. I mean, they're willing to go to 5 here? We'd be into it. Yeah, you gotta block sooner or later. I was gonna say, you can't just keep letting it all through. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and run out Big Dinosaur, number 1. I mean, this might be it. Nope, Sentinel can at least keep him alive for another turn. Oh, and they scoop anyway. Alright, let's keep it. Let's see what we can get away with here. And the turn. Both sides doing nothing early. Okay. Let's test the waters. Let's, discard this. Would you like to counter this? Alright, we're going to dissipate that. Fair enough. Alright, pass the turn. I'm assuming we're not gonna get to use Brotherhoods in for anything worthwhile here. Alright, go for this. Discard Brotherhoods in. And hopefully draw an untapped land here so that we can play Koth. Or at least attempt to. Oh gosh. That was bad. That was really bad. I want to attack with it and just get the card here, but realistically, I need to hope it stays in place so we can get the treasure. Because that definitely did not work in our favor. Man, we needed an untapped land so bad there. Ugh. Even just to be able to during their instep, or even respond to the deluge to play a big score would have been a big deal. But now we're going to be in a world of hurt. This is a real problem. And sadly, we got our cavern as our way to... Okay, honestly, they had to tap that. That's cool. Oh, no. Alright, well, gotta try. Assuming this is going to get countered. It did not. Alright, we'll go get a forest. I say a forest. Go get a mountain. Been playing a lot of forests in videos lately. We got lucky there. I mean, getting a fourth land, even if they deal with Koth now, at least gives us a chance to play Magic. Yeah, we discard this, I suppose. Go get a land?
We have the high ground.
What am I even looking to play here? Do I just go for this? Assuming it's not going to stay around because they have a whole fistful of cards right now? I mean, they got 8 cards. If one of those isn't a removal, I'll be stunned. What do they put in their yard? Just lands? Weird. Okay. Well, I mean, we got great things to copy. Oh, they're going to go get all of our dudes.
Never stop fighting.
Man, I have these worthless Brotherhoods in, so they are not doing anything in this fight. Oh, gosh. Alright. I'm not going to play a second Bonehorde Dracosaur here, because I have a feeling that is simply a situation where... let's tap this. They're waiting to play their other sweeper. I'm going to do this just so we don't lose the value from it. Oh, that's fine. We'll go ahead and attack. Play this dude. End the turn. I mean, we're kind of just dirtling around until they decide they're going to get to cast their Virtue. I mean, we kind of need to get lucky and get our reanimation spell, the push-pull. Would help a bit if we can get another point of damage in. There's the deadly cover-ups. Like, we knew that was possibly coming. So we got rid of Atali. Yep. All right, good news. They don't get to get Natali back from us. Awesome. Like, that was a real concern. So we got all the Atalis. I'm going to go ahead and... We have 6. With my luck... Well, we don't even have an Atali to draw. Everything else is 6 anyway, right? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Actually, or do I want to... Yeah, that's fine. Let's at least get some pressure. I mean, not a lot really going on with this game, other than I'm assuming they're going to have a billion removal, but, you know, is what it is. Haudijin was not expecting to see that. Well, any chance our Dracosaur lives? It does. Surprisingly. And I guess we attack? And like, what else are we doing? I mean, they know we have a Cathartic Pyre. They can see it, so it's not like it's a secret. Bitter Triumph. Boo! Alright, fair enough. They're gonna block anyway for us. Alright, well, I guess we'll try to use this. It's really just kind of like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, eh. What else are we gonna do? Alright, you're gonna negate that. So, we've played a land for the turn. We could do this, discarding the other mountain, probably. Not sure if that's correct or not, but we'll see. Oh, we picked up a Cathartic Pyre, so we don't have to use all the treasures. So that's nice. And we get to keep our creatures. All right, so that worked out a little better than anticipated. Do we play Requisitioner here? I think we do. And just see what we can get away with. I mean, I got 2 dragons in the yard if we could pull them out. Literally. Alright, this is it. This is where we want to find a pull. We did it! Oh! Right on time. Sicko. Go to our graveyard. Give us 2 Dracosaurs. Let's hear it. Get in there. Oh, that's so good. Woo! I mean, the fact that we could hang with the control deck, that felt pretty good. I mean, they countered a couple of early things, but and got rid of our costs, which is a big game plan against them. So, yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, y'all. I think if I were to make any changes, I think this list wants 1 less Chandra. Partly just to bring the casting cost down overall, and we don't have a lot of spells to copy particularly. We could potentially copy like a push or pull every once in a while, or maybe even draw extra cards. But generally speaking, we don't have a lot of things to copy as far as instants and sorceries. So I would like to have like 1... What's it called? Nahiri's, what you call it? What's it called? This Nahiri's Warcrafting. Because that's a reasonable answer to something like Shieldred or whatever, just straight up, which is kind of nice. I probably would like to have 2 of them. I just don't know where they would go. So for now, I'm just going to make it 1. But if you don't have one of the other Planeswalkers or something, go ahead and play another one of these. I think that's actually totally reasonable. Wouldn't have been too upset to have some creature lands as well, but this deck just needs so much red mana all the time that I don't know how much we'd want to risk between that and Cavern of Souls. But yeah, overall, here's what we're looking at. 4 Cathartic Pyre, 3 Demand Answers, 4 Riveteer's Requisitioner, 3 Push Pull, 3 Brotherhood's End, 1 Warcrafting, 4 Big Score, 1 Jaya, Fiery Negotiator, 2 Koth, Fire of Resistance. Though, if you don't have one of the other Planeswalkers, I think a 3rd Koth is actually reasonable. Maybe even over Jaya in some cases, just saying. But Jaya did come in pretty nice twice, so I don't know. 3 Bonehorde Dracosaur, 1 Chandra Hope's Beacon, 4 Trumpeting Carnosaur, 4 Atali Primal Conqueror, 18 Mountain, 2 Sikenzen, and 4 Cavern of Souls. And once again, I want to give credit to Asian Avenger for the push-pull tech, because that's something I definitely wasn't looking at, and this was a really good fit. But if you're looking for a pretty sweet aggressive deck, we actually played Aurelia and Angels, and it turns out now might be the time to play the card. It was really good in a lot of matchups, and won some games for us, so you may want to check that out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.